Hi guys, welcome back to CRT. Today we are going to cover lecture 16, in which we are going to cover file handling. In this we will cover these things: what is file handling and the modes of file handling, that is write, read and append. And at the last we'll cover the use of with clause in file handling. So let's firstly understand what is file handling. If we read or write any files in any type of programming languages with our codings, then it will be with use of append method, and we'll have to handle those files such that we have to open that file, then read or write any files, then close the files, and if file will not be found, then we'll have to handle the exceptions like these things. Okay, so we have a syntax here in Python. Let us suppose we have an object here called file, and file is equal to, I'm using here open method, and under open method there are two arguments. First argument will be the file name and with the extension, and it will be in string type, so I have closed this with double inverted comma. And now after comma you can pass mode equal to x or directly x, and here x is r, w, a or r plus. Okay, you can also use here w plus, and these are called mode. And this means r means read, w means write, a means append, and r plus is read write mode. Let us see the modes. There are three types of modes. First is called write, second is called read, and the last one is called append. We can also use r plus, so it is also a mode in file handling, and these are the descriptions. Let us see firstly write mode. Okay, so let me go here in write mode. Write mode is the mode in which we want to write anything in the file. Suppose we have a text file called textfile.txt, and we have to write this will go to file. This is a string and I want to write this in our textfile.txt file. So we'll call append method, and with using w as the mode we will use write method, and this method is used for writing anything in the file. So we have an object for the file called file here, and when you'll use here file.write, then it will write this thing in the file. Let me do it with programming. So let me open my file here, and let us suppose we have a file equal to I am in desktop. Okay, and there is nothing file called, I'm using a open method, and here I will make a file. Okay, write method is used for writing anything in the file, and if the file doesn't exist, then it will create the file and then it will write. So I have not any files called suppose text file. Okay, this is not any file on my desktop, but I'm using this, then it will create textfile.txt on my desktop, and then let me use here w as the mode, and now we have an object for textfile.txt, and that is file. So we'll use here file.write, and here under write let me pass any string. Okay, you have to only pass the strings in the write method. You can't pass 1, 2, 3, 4 or any list or anything. If you are wishing to use list, integer or anything, then let's convert those files, those data in string and then write. Okay, so I'll using here I will go to the text file. Okay, here it is, and let me use here double inverted comma because I have used here single inverted comma in our text. And now let's close this. Now it will be written, and now we'll have to close our file so that it will release the memory or the data which is acquiring by this object. So we'll have to use close method. Okay, so it will release your RAM. And let me save this, and it has written this thing. When I'll use here, I have run this, and now after running it has gone to my file. So let me see how can we see. So let me go here and let me show you the next mode, and that mode is called read mode. Okay, and this mode is used for reading anything which is written in your file with using read method. Okay, you can use read method, and read method is in the mode R. Okay, you will have to use R for reading method and use file.read and then close the file. So let me go here on my program, and now let me change here to R, and now let me call file.read method. Okay, and now we'll have to get which is being read by this file.read method. So we'll have an object here called x, and under x it will be here, and now let me print x. Okay, now let me show you with running this. Then you will see that it is printing. I'll go to the text file which we have written in previous program. We can also do many things for reading the files. Let us suppose I'm using here for line in file. Okay, it will print the lines or read the lines in the file line by line. So I'm using here for line in file. You can use anything here. Okay, it is not a keyword, you can use anything. Now let me print line. Okay, print line. So it will print the same. As you can see here, it is printing the same. Okay, but it is reading line by line. Okay, that's good. And now let me use another method for reading. You can also use read line or read lines. So like this, let me use file dot read line. Okay, read line, and now let me print x. Okay, printing x. Now you will see that it is printing. I'll go to text file. Okay, that's done. And now it is printing the line. Okay, you can also use here lines, then it will print all the lines at a time. So let me save, and it will print all the lines at a time but in a list. Okay, as you can see here, it is printing in a list. Now we can also use here some parameters. Let us suppose we are using here read method, and I have passed here 10. So it will read up to 10 characters in the file. Let me show you. It is printing I'll go to. That means it is first, second, third, fourth, and fifth is the space, sixth, seventh, eighth is the space, ninth and 10th. Okay, so it is printing up to 10 characters. It is the use of read method, and we have seen all the methods of reading into the file. Let me show you another mode, and that mode is called append mode. Okay, and this mode is used for appending any data into the existing file. And if you have not any existing file which you are using, then it will create firstly and then it will write something. That means it will work like write mode. Let me show you the syntax. It is the same as the write mode, but we have a mode here A, and we'll use here write method for appending also. So it will add this line in our file if we will write that like this. Now let me show you with the programming. Let me go here, and now we have here suppose append method. Okay, and now we have to use here file dot write, and under this I am using here I'll also go to text file. Okay, we have written this and will not have to use any object here. Now let me save and run this. Then it has written some things. These things are written in our file, but previous is also in existence. Okay, if you will use here W mode, then it will overwrite. That means the previous things will be deleted and then the next thing will be written. But if you want that previous thing is also have to be in our file, and the next thing will be appended in that file, then use A mode. Okay, now let me show you another mode, that is the last mode here, and that mode is read write mode. That means you can also read or write with this mode, that is called R+. Okay, let me show you the syntax. Here you can use R+, and under this I am reading then writing. You can also firstly write or read, or read write before closing the file. Okay, let me show you. Now let me go here and use here R+ mode, then it will be of read write mode. And now I am writing here. I will also go to text file and I am using here again. Okay, and before this I am using here file dot read method, and under this let me make an object of this, and now let me print X. Okay, you can directly print file dot read, doesn't matter, and then let me pass here X. So it will print firstly which is written in our file, then it will write. I will also go to text file again, but it will not be printed because we are printing X before writing anything. Okay, so let me show you. It is printing. I will go to text file. I will also go to text file which were written in our file, but it is not printing. But now it will print. I will also go to text file again. That means it is appending the data. Okay, that is the use of this thing. Now let me show you the most important thing in file handling, that is with clause. Okay, with using the with clause we can handle the exceptions which can occur. We can use with clause, and with using with clause we don't have to write close mode. Sorry, we don't have to use close method, because with clause is handling all the exceptions or the errors. Let me show you. Here let me remove all the things and let me show you again. I'm using here with clause, and with open I'm writing with open, and under the parenthesis we'll have to pass here two things. First is our text file dot txt, and the second is mode. So we can use also like this. Mode is equal to, suppose we are only reading the files, so we'll use here, and I am making an object of this with using as. So I'll use here text file as an object, and after colon I'm using here the same things like text file dot read. Okay, and now let me get it in an object. Suppose we have here text object, and text is text file dot read. and now let me print the text. So I'll use here print, and under this let me pass here text. So it will print the text and it will automatically close the file after using this. So let me show you, and it is printing the things which is written in our file. Now let me use here write mode. Okay, you can use here write mode, and let me write something. Okay, let me remove the things, and I'm using here text file dot write, and under write, sorry, it is a typo here, double T. Now let me write here only I am in the file. And what does it mean? It means that all the things will be deleted, because we are using here write mode, and write mode is used for if the file does exist, then it will write the things, but previous things will be deleted. So let me save and run this. Then it has removed the previous things, and all these things are in my file. So let me show you with using here another mode. Let me use here R plus. Okay, so we can use here read method. So I'm using a read line. Okay, read line, and now let me make an object like X, and now let me print here X. So it will print which is written. Now you can see it is printing only I am in the file, and that means previous things are deleted. So we have finished all the modes and now done. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me through the comment box, or also go to my Facebook page. There is our AI systems called Mano, and it will try to solve all your doubts, and if it will be failed, then I will reply those things. Okay, thanks for watching.